Morning all, 10th of June today, and I'm in the greenhouse, the big greenhouse you can see, and I'm going to do a quick update on the turmeric and the ginger plant, and I'm going to pot them up again, so I'll show you what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the third in the series of the turmeric and ginger planting. I'll show you what I'm up to. I started about 3 months ago when I chitted some turmeric and ginger, which I bought from a DIY store for 50p each. Chitted them. About a month ago I potted them on back in the garden. About 2 weeks ago I brought them across to the greenhouse, and we'll see what they're like from there. So welcome to the jungle. I don't know if you can see, but this one here is the ginger. I'll bring them out of all of the other plants so you can see them better. But last time, sort of a month ago, it just had two stalks, two shoots. But as you can see now, there's more coming on. This one's the turmeric. Again, more leaves, more shoots. I'm going to pot the ginger on the day, and if I can find some more compost, I'll pot on the turmeric as well. Right, I'll bring you over to the potting bench just to make it a little bit easier for you to see. Right, I'll just go and grab it and bring it over. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's probably about, I don't know, nearly 2.5 foot tall. And it's now got 4 tubers, well 5 tubers coming off. It did start with just the 2, and there's actually another one coming out there as well. So what I'm going to do, the rhizomes in ginger, they don't grow downwards, they grow sideways, from what I've been told. First time I've done this planting ginger. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in this, because it don't need to be deep because they're going a long way, so I'm going to put it in this plastic fish tray that I normally start my leeks and stuff off on. The soil, from what I can gather and a bit of research I've done, doesn't need to be too nutritious or anything. It needs to be retain water, but also not become waterlogged. So I've mixed in quite a bit of perlite in there, which is some loamy soil and some multi-purpose compost, and I also put some sort of seed sown compost in there as well, which has got very little nutrition in it. So what I'm going to do, because it's grown that way, actually there's another 2 shoots coming off there as well, so it needs to be near the soil, the top, it needs to be exposed. So I'm going to take it out of this pot. Let's say I planted this up 3 months ago from chitting. See how much roots it's got, so it's not too bad. So yeah, this was from a chitted piece that I did 3 months ago, and it's going along that way. It was 1 piece of ginger, so hopefully what we'll do, we'll get the ginger spreading right to the ends. In fact, I might go just at a bit of an angle so it gets right into the corners as much as I can. One thing I do notice is sometimes the leaves get trapped, and that when the new leaves are coming on, they do get trapped. So it's best, if you can, to try and free them. It works better if you spray this every now, because it's a tropical plant, so obviously the leaves are meant to be sort of wet, so obviously they'll come out a little bit easier if the leaves are moist. So just use a sprayer. Right, what I'm going to do is just fill this back in with a load of soil, and I'm going to just keep it on the bench. I don't even know if you can see it. I'm just going to keep it on the bench in here. It's warm, you know, in the greenhouse. I like warm environments. it'll probably be too cold. If we've got a sharp snap outside, you know, it's probably going to be too much for it. I don't want to cover it, just want to give it some soil for it to spread. It's nice, not too compact. And what I've done as well, put some holes in the side, so the water will get up to sort of 2/3 and then it'll drain out, so it's not going to hold too much water, but there is a bit in the bottom. Right, so that's the ginger, 3 months on. So let's see how it goes. Right, I'm gonna put this in position and I'm going to water it, and then I'll bring the turmeric over. I'll see if I can find some soil to plant the turmeric in. Right, see you in a bit. Right guys, I'm going to do the same with the turmeric. I'll just bring this over. So I haven't got another one of those pots, one of the fish crates. So I'm just going to go into a bigger size pot for the moment. I presume turmeric does the same way. You know, goes along the ways. So I'll go into this bigger pot first for a few weeks. If I find as though they need to spread out a bit more, I've got more fish crates at home. I'll bring some up. But you can see that's probably about 18 inches, nearly 2 foot tall. Again, planted 3 months ago from a little rhizome this big. I could have split it up and made more pots, and maybe as I'll do that next year. I might just put them direct straight into the fish crates and do it that way, more around like in a circle. I've seen it done. This, by the way, is a what's it called? A water tube, I think it's called, and it tells you when your plants need watering. It's meant for indoor plants, but basically when it changes to red, it means you need to water your plants, and it changes to blue, it's fine. So it's just changing between the two at the minute. You get these free from your local water authority. Go onto their website, you'll be able to get them, but I'll do a separate review on that because I've got some other stuff free as well. So I just had that in when I was in the house to make sure they didn't dry out. So let's get this turmeric out and see what the roots are like. Again, I'm going to keep it in here. It's quite big to get a hold of without damaging it. Oh yeah, look at the roots on that. And again, the rhizome's going along the ways, so I'm just going to put a little bit more soil in there. I've just put some wood chips in the bottom. Like I say, they're not going downwards, they're going sideways, so, and I feel I don't need to bury it too deep because the rhizomes are near the top. Right, it's just again, this is just rough soil which I've mixed with some perlite. It's nothing really nutritious or anything in it. Hope you can see what I'm doing from there. And again, I'm going to keep this in the greenhouse, and I'll spray it every couple of days, mist it, as well as water well. And again, this has got holes in the bottom. I'll put some, because it's not massive holes in the bottom, but I'll put wood chips in the bottom, so hopefully they'll drain into the wood chips. Right. Excellent, so that's the turmeric. There's more coming out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 leaf buds there, and everywhere there's a leaf bud, it's another notch of either turmeric or ginger. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Right, I'll get it into place and I'm going to give it a water. Right, that's the turmeric and the ginger in place. You can see I've given it good water. The water, excess water is sort of running out the bottom there. The ginger, you can see a bit better now. I've moved the rhizome, so each one of these nodules is going to produce one of these shoots, and as it does, it spreads outwards, and that's what you get is your little knobbly bit of ginger. So there's another one coming up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this eventually will probably reach to the end of that. So it's probably going to be, I don't know, 2 foot long, that bit of ginger. And then what we're going to do, we're going to split it up next year and make more. But what I think I'll do next year, I'll have them, you know, starting off here, either side, and then either side there, so it'll go around in a big ring. That's what I've seen people doing. But yeah, that's the ginger and turmeric on the 10th of June. So if you can see there, it's reaching the top of the basket at the minute. So another couple of weeks time, I'll do another update and see what we've got. We've got 2 full shoots and 3 shoots coming on the ginger, and we've got 3 full shoots on the turmeric. So, and that's probably, I don't know, about 18 inches tall. Right, that's it for the ginger and turmeric. Let's say 10th of June today, so we'll give it another couple of weeks and we'll do another update. I mean, again, I might have to plant them up again, I don't know. Right, catch you later. See you on the next one.